We've been practicing screens all day. We knew they were going to hit us with it. I just saw the running back come out. My D-line shoulder checked him. I saw the ball go over me. I'll go over him. Picked it, started hitting. I saw someone coming. I had to duck my shoulder a little bit. And I just hit the sideline. I was trying to stay in. I saw my 3 blockers, and I knew I was just cruising at the end. Coaches keep us level-headed. We know what we got to do tomorrow. Everything starts again tomorrow.
We let our guys run free. We celebrate on the sidelines with some syrup. I can show you it right here.
What's the syrup for?
For every pancake we get, baby.
This game wrap is presented by R&D Custom Builders. You dream it, we build it. Proudly supporting area high school sports. And by the Jason Glass Group. Jason Glass Group is the top sales team within the premier real estate brokerage in the greater San Antonio area, Phyllis Browning Company.
Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great area high school and local sports coverage TV, radio, and cheap web streams refuse to cover. And check out my Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. It's fast, it's free, and the UIL will love you if you do it. Thanks so much and enjoy the show. Last year was a rough first year for San Antonio Sotomayor football. They went just 1-9 and scored only 99 points all season long. Their only win was when head coach Juan Morales beat his old team, San Antonio Holmes. But the good news for Sotomayor is you often improve in year number 2, and that is definitely the case as Sotomayor won their opener last week over Lee 45-0, their first shutout in team history. Game 2 against San Antonio South San. South San had a rough first game last week, losing 27-0 to McCollum. Sotomayor is expected in the next year or so to contend in 29-6A. Remember, that district has not much difference between 2nd and 8th place. So how would this one play out, and would Sotomayor be just as dominant this week as they were last week? Let's check out all the action presented by R&D Custom Builders and the Jason Glass Group.
Morgan Freeman once asked in a movie, "How often do you look at a man's shoes?" Those are the shoes of South San football coach Phil Barone. Never mind and don't look at the non-bow tie logo on them. And those are the shoes, or paws, of the Sotomayor mascot. There's Adrian Estrada, number 24, putting on the pads. He had the first ever defensive touchdown in school history last week after Sotomayor did not have one their inaugural year. The defense added another one in this game, but the offense wanted to run a trick play to start the contest early on a flea flicker on the opening drive, and after that, the defense made sure the rest of the scoring didn't matter.
Executing at a high level, and we try our best to maintain our blocks. And so we let our guys run free. We celebrate on the sidelines with some syrup. I can show you it right here. For every pancake we get, baby.
By the time South San finally picked up its first down in the second quarter, it was already too late. Samuel Garcia had a pick six that made it 28-0 midway through the second quarter and ended the drama.
We've been practicing screens all day. We knew they were going to hit us with it. I just saw the running back come out. My D-line shoulder checked him. I saw the ball go over me. I'll go over him. Picked it, started hitting. I saw someone coming, had to duck my shoulder a little bit, and I just hit the sideline. I was trying to stay in. I saw my 3 blockers, and I knew I was just cruising at the end.
More after this from R&D Custom Builders. The second half was merely for entertainment. Evan Fine completed only 3 passes, 2 of them to Roderick McKinney for scores, including the flea flicker early on, and Jaden Gutierrez had 94 yards rushing and 3 scores. But it was the defense again that made the difference. They've allowed only 239 yards of total offense in 2 games, and their defense has outscored the opposing offense 14-0. 45-0 the win over South San, their second straight 45-0 win over an opponent, while South San still has not scored all season.
Coaches keep us level-headed. We know what we got to do tomorrow. Everything starts again tomorrow. We just got to go at a higher tense. We got to turn up the notch a little bit, push on the throttle, and hopefully next week we bring the same heat, which is a little more.
They're able to execute each play. That's what helped me get player of the game. It's the biggest turn. It's a big turn in this year too. It's our coaches that made that big turn.
Just maturing as players and maturing as people in general. We try to mature as a team together, and so we're all just going up together. We're ready to go to the unspoken word.
We have a good culture here. We try to keep each other up. Our coaches, they tell us at practice that don't worry about the scoreboard, just keep on rolling.
The grind. He's gonna push us every day for practice. That's what's gonna help us.
They've already almost scored as many points as they did all of last year. They're on a pace to not allow a point, though that likely will change at some point. And with how tight the district usually is, they might just be ready to slip into a tournament spot. Reporting from San Antonio, I am Mr. Shoes. I mean Mr. Bowtie.